Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television and we do a few reality shows on the side. And one of those reality shows that we're doing is Vanderpump Rules, which you know I love that show. Oh, and in fact, this will tell you how much I love Vanderpump Rules. So I'm gonna be switching from the Housewives of Atlanta to Amazing Race. And I'm going to do Beverly Hills Housewives for a little while longer, but I'm going to be switching that to a different show at the end of this month. But I'm keeping Vanderpump Rules because I love Vanderpump Rules. Okay. And you know what? I think that a lot of people like it too because the ratings are so good and not just like important people really like the show. So I think it's great. Here's the thing. Let's talk about Jax for a second. Jax is one of and what's okay, so this is a little weird because it's a reality show and these are these people's actual like personalities and stuff as opposed to, you know, like characters on a soap opera, right? And on one hand, these reality shows are very much like soap operas, but on the other hand, all this shit really happened in real life, so it's like, ooh, okay. But Jax, and even though it sounds strange, Jax is one of the best characters on television. He really is. And I know that's how he really is, but it's because he's kind of an asshole, or a jerk, at least to women, right? But then he has moments where he is such a kind soul and he is a good person, and this is where, because oftentimes on daytime television, I'm like for example, when I do my recaps of General Hospital, I talk about how I can't fucking stand Nell because Nell is not redeemable. And how even if you're a bad girl, you've got to have some redeemable qualities. Because then that makes us root for these bad girls like Ava or Nina. You know, so in this case, even to a certain extent Maxie, although she's not kind of a bad girl as much as she's just kind of a bitch sometimes. But, I mean, Amy might disagree, but anywho. Okay, so what makes Jax so good is that he's got those redeeming qualities, and that's what makes us care so much and come back every single season, even though we know he's going to do the same shit again, right? So we're just hoping for that maturation. Is that a word? I think so. And we just want to see that from Jax because we love Jax so much. We want to see him become a better person, you know? Will he? You know, like I said before, past behavior is a clear indicator of future behavior. So that's why I wasn't super surprised. I think I was talking about Vanderpump Rules when I mentioned that quote. And you know, well, it's like Brandon Baker. He has made tons of mistakes in his life. And he has learned from them, but has he applied what he's learned to his life? Not so much. Will he? Probably not. But, you know, whatever. You still love him anyways, you know? And that's kind of how it is with Jax. Although that might be the only thing that Jax and Brandon have in common. But I do, well, no, because Brandon doesn't have any, but I mean, he would probably look good in a chunky sweater, too. I miss Jax's chunky sweater. Jax looks good in a chunky sweater. Anyways. Okay, so I know that was kind of a detour and I didn't mean to. So let's talk about this particular episode. So in this particular episode, we saw a lot more of Lisa Vanderpump, which I love. And not just that, that bitch looks fucking great. She looks incredible. I mean, you've got to think, you know, this is a woman who's in her 50s, right? And when she was out, there was a scene where she was outside with Ken at her house, Villa Rosa, and she was sitting, you know, and they were just lounging, you know, in their deck chairs, you know, over this incredible fucking view of Los Angeles. I mean, incredible. And her face looked flawless. Flawless. I was like, oh my, I actually said out loud, I was like, oh my God, that bitch looks great. She looks incredible. Now, who knows what, if she's had any work done or if she's had any Botox or, who knows. But whatever, it's working because she looks fantastic, right? She looks really good. And even the scene where she was like finding out about, she was, getting information from Katie, she looked great in that. Her face looked great in that. I mean, she looks incredible. She looks really good. So, anyways, she had a meeting with Tom and Tom about Tom Tom, which is the club, the bar, the bar that they want to open and have Tom and Tom be partners in it. But here's the thing. She said, I'll give you each 10% if you give me 120 grand. And she was like, and Tom and Tom were both like, we can't afford that. That would cripple us. Like, that's too much money, She's like, well, okay, it's up to you. So they basically negotiated them down to $50,000 for 5% each. So really, and I mean, how genius, let's talk about how genius that is. Because really, people are going to go to this bar just to, see Tom and Tom, maybe, right? Basically the same reason why people go to like Sir or Pump or Vilba. Well, I mean, the food actually probably is really good too, but it's because it's on a reality show, they want to, and so this would be, and it would just be, and Lisa would be making 90% of the money. So I give her props. I give her props because as opposed to making 80%, now she's making 90%. So it's nice. I bow down to you, Miss Lisa Vanderpump. Okay, so let's talk about Katie. So basically, Sheena, let's call it what it is. Sheena's the one who started this whole ball of wax in terms of Lala, right? So Sheena she spent the night with Brittany. So Sheena, Stassi, Kristen, and Katie spent the night at Brittany's house, which is really Jax's house too. Jax comes home the next day. All the girls are sitting around eating Taco Bell, which, I'm sorry, I know that this is going to sound really ghetto, but I fucking love how much they love Taco Bell. Because I love Taco Bell that much too. And let me tell you, when you are broke, Taco Bell is your best friend. Because you can get all kinds of crazy food for like no money at all. And it is fantastic. I could literally eat my fill of Taco Bell for like $10. And that wouldn't even buy me like a quarter of a steak at the Rio Steakhouse. You know what I'm saying? So like, easily, I love me some Taco Bell too. So I'm right there with you on that, girls. So Sheena was talking about how she's going on this private jet with Lala. Okay, let's talk about this whole private jet thing for a second. Because Lala's like, if you're a chick and you live in Southern California and you've got boobs, you can ride on a private jet too. First of all, I know plenty of ladies in Southern California who are way prettier than both of them put together, have bigger boobs than both of them, and have never been on a private jet. So I call bullshit on that, right? And okay, so let's talk about Sheena. Sheena's got a little bit of an image issue, right? Because, and I'm not trying to be mean, but she came into our lives because she had slept with Eddie Cibrian, Brandy Glanville's husband, because we first met her on The Housewives of Beverly Hills. And then now she's dating this other guy while she is still legally married to Shay. So it doesn't, to me, it does not look good on her if she's trying to reform her image and not have people think of her as the other woman, to then go with Lala, who was the other woman, when her boyfriend was married, and go on the private jet with them. I mean, I'm just saying, it doesn't look that good for Sheena, okay? So she was like telling the girls about this private jet. Now, if you're going to do that, so if you're going to go with Lala on this private jet, why would you mention it to the other girls anyways? Why? What point do you have telling them about it? Tell them about it after the fact. Say, yeah, we went and we had a good time, Or I'm hanging out with Lala, You don't have to tell them what you're doing. But she had to make sure to tell them about this whole private jet thing. And so Katie was a little bitter, and I would be too. And she was like, oh, is this her married boyfriend's private jet? He's not married anymore. No. She's like, Sheena's like, he's not married. And she's like, anymore? And, it's true. It's true, So, in any event, in any case, I'm just saying it doesn't look that good for Sheena. So then Sheena goes and tells Lala what Katie said about her. And Lala is pissed off, and she tells Sheena on camera, which, in all fairness, we all know Lala's a bit of a hothead, so it's not like we didn't see this coming. We knew that this would happen, and she tells him that, yeah, Tom Schwartz, after he married Katie, was making out with my friend in New York City. So Ariana, who was also there, was like, okay, wow, okay. So they have this big birthday party at SUR for Guillermo, who is Lisa's partner at SUR. Guillermo and Natalie. Natalie is the one, well, it wasn't Natalie, it was a different little French girl, but Natalie's the one who told Lisa about how Kristen Doty had told the little French girl to go suck a dick. Bless. Anyways, I'm sorry, but I really just love Kristen Doty, and I didn't used to, but she just cracks me up. She really does. Okay, so at this party, Ariana takes a minute with Tom Schwartz, and she's like, "Look, I'm going to tell you this, and this is an awkward conversation, but I have to tell you." I'm like, Lala's going around telling people that you made out with some chick, so you need to tell Katie. If you did this, you need to tell Katie so that she hears it from you and not from somebody else. And he's like, I don't remember doing it, which, what a surprise. He got drunk and he forgot. And then, and God bless Tom Schwartz, he's so cute. He really is cute. He's adorable. But, oh God, he handles so many situations just wrong. He went up to Katie, and he was like, Katie? Oh, and Katie was like, what's going on? And Tom was like, well, apparently, and Ariana tried to cut him off real quick. She's like, don't do this here. And she's right. He should have grabbed her by the hand, escorted her at least to the motherfucking alley where they had a little bit of privacy, and then say, look, I don't remember this happening. Lala's telling people. You know what I'm saying? But instead, he then just barrels ahead and it's like, yeah, apparently I made out with some chick in New York City and I don't remember it. And I'm just thinking, why? And of course Katie was humiliated. Who wouldn't be? And she's married, so she can't leave him, at least not like that, So, but she was pissed. She was screaming at him, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And she told him, she was like, and have I ever, said you can't go out with the boys, or have I checked your phone? No, I haven't. I've tried to be a really good and supportive girlfriend and now, wife now, and now you go and make out with this other girl, and it's like, anyways. I'm definitely curious to see how this is going to play out, because he is in the doghouse for sure. And even Tom Sandoval's pissed off at him because it's messy. It's a little messy when you get, anyways. Thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. You can hashtag Pump Rules to talk about Vanderpump Rules with me, or you can also hashtag RHOBH or Real Housewives shit to talk to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I forgot. I didn't remember what show I was doing next. I'm doing that one tomorrow. Okay, and you can also hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel to get my YouTube videos sent to your email inbox every single day. Alrighty, everyone, have a wonderful night. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.